I have too many things on my floor. I need another desk. One of these days. One of these days. All right, let's do it.
We only made it to 7 boxes. We only made it to 7 boxes before it got too hot.
Not too hot. About the same level. So that's just great. Let me rinse off my lens. Well, not rinse, wipe off my lens. There we go. Yes. Optimal cooling. Got her done. Getting her done. I just wish. I don't think it's the brushes. I don't. I think the Dremel's just getting old. Nothing else to it. Which kind of, yeah, what are you going to do? There's alternatives I can get that I can look into. They're a bit more expensive. Bit more wieldy though. I mean the micro Dremel. No, that thing got so fucking hot. Like no shot, we're doing the micro Dremel. There we go, I can exit out of the video editing. Yay! Yay! Another one. We just got to get thumbnails for each of these. We got part 5, part 6, part 7, and the purple plaque thing. Which, yeah, I'm going to end up probably throwing away. I don't know. I might save it. It's a nice sheet of metal. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, a nice sheet of aluminum. It was only a couple bucks. But there's that. And then I have stainless steel one. That's going to look 10 times better. And I'm not painting it beforehand. So, can't fucking wait. I should play Splinter Cell later. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to some of these squares. I'm looking at them like, oh no. Some of these are going to be awful. Well. Oh. Okay, let's 50 up. Cheers. Cheers. Perfect. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, it's cold. It's cold to the touch. It's chilled. Ah! I should have been doing this fucking. Let's go. Let's go, baby. It's literally like 2 songs and it's cooled down. That's fucking unreal. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's see how long it takes. We'll check it after the next song. See how long it takes. So much faster just to fucking throw it in front of that thing. Fucking super cool. Seriously, I thought about that like fucking, what, 5 streams ago? Basically when I started this mug. Why didn't I start doing that immediately? Lord knows. Fine by me though. Because we're doing it now, baby. We are getting close to the bottom. We are getting close to the bottom. And we got plenty of time today. We started pretty early. Thank you all for being here, though. Hell yeah. See, like, the thing is, okay, like, back in the day, I used to just fucking dab it and then leave it and wipe it down and keep going. But now that I oil it every single fucking time, it doesn't get all over my shit, because that used to happen. It would get everywhere, all over my desk and everything. But now it doesn't, like, the oil specks do, but not the actual residue. And it all ends up on the fucking paper towel, actually. Bit by bit, it all ends up on the paper towel. Like, I used to be covered in that shit, if you remember, back in the day. Not like my hands are oily, but not covered in anything. And it's not just the cup. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I feel like if you use enough oil, it turns into a sludge. You guys can't really see it, but it turns into like a sludge that ends up in like the, one little area. When I color it in, it'll end up in one little corner, and then I just keep going. So that's why, I don't know. I doubt there's any left in this thing. Pleasantly surprised a bit. I could stick my finger in there and check, but I don't want it to taste all oily. But yeah, no, I could stick my finger in any of these pipes and be like, yeah, there's a bit left. Just by how far my finger goes down. I don't know. I was talking to someone the other day at work. I don't know how it got brought up, but I was like, yeah, my fingers are callous to shit. I smoke a pipe. And they're like, oh, yeah. We both chuckled. Yeah. Just my pointer and ring, honestly. Or sorry, my pointer and thumb. They are charged to shit. Just rough skin. Hard to describe. Not tobacco stained, though. Not really. My pipe's pretty much done. Oh shit, I was gonna check it like fucking. Oopsies. Yeah, it's good. It really just takes a fucking song. And it's cool. Love it. Fuck yes. Back to it. Just gets annoying with it.
Cool then, time. I'm also switching it to Led Zeppelin. I feel like Led Zeppelin. Don't ask me why. I just felt it. And now we're gonna start down here. Where are we going? Fuck it, we'll go in the light. Why the hell not? Should probably bring up Kick Chat. That might be a good move. We are streaming to Kick as well, so might be smart. Boop. Boop. And we could turn up Led Zeppelin a bit more. There we go. It's just quiet in the beginning of this song. Let me check volumes. Yeah, it's just pretty quiet. Perfect. Hang this bad boy up. Hot damn. We're getting a lot done. This whole situation with the bandana is definitely hurting where the glasses are. It'll work perfect. So itchy there now, though. Oh my gosh. Good shit. We got a lot done. We're getting a lot done here. Things are getting fucky with the lines that I drew. I'll show you an example. So you can even see. So I'm right here going around, okay. See that one line, how it goes off? Yeah, a lot of them are getting fucky. It's right there. Is where that line is. You can kind of see it. If it would focus. Do it. You won't. Do it. You won't. I know you won't. Fucker. Anywho, that's what but I just have to correct that, which means all the boxes won't line up. But like I said, it's a morph checkered pattern, so it doesn't really matter. Because it's made to look morphy anyway. It just, sometimes boxes won't line up. If that makes sense. That's why I've been saying, like, it's really fucky, some of these. But after I correct them, it'll look a lot better. But at the same time, I am going to see those boxes. Other people, not so easily, unless they really focus on it, each box. But I am focusing on each box, trying to make them perfect. So, yeah, I am going to see it. That's just how it works. And that is why I'm totally okay with giving this mug away and never seeing it again. That's fine by me. Because fuck that. You feel me? Oh, we're probably 10, 11 squares away from the starting point. So that's cool. Yeah, we could definitely do 2 rows today. It's not 3. Now that we have the AC technique. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, it's probably cool enough right now. I'm just smoking my pipe. It's the thing with the garage, though. It's going to be a lot less climate controlled, but that just means I'm going to like engraving in the winter more, even though I'm going to be shivering sometimes. No, we'll have a space heater. That's fine. No. We can like hang it up in the doorway or something. I don't know. I installed the light today. Speaking of in the light, I installed the light right above that doorway in the back of the garage. So that's cool. It's motion sensing, solar powered. It's super duper cool. LED. I need to charge it for a day or 2, and then I can actually use it. But for now, it's just chilling. Kind of handy. Can't wait. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, I am getting bored of doing squares, but the fact that we figured out the AC trick and everything, it's like, yes, I want to get this thing done. Like I said, I want to start another big project. I don't want to do the other mug yet. Just because I can't. I don't want to. It's not because I can't. Because I don't want to. It's just, no thank you. It's a lot of work. But we will get to the other mug eventually. Probably after this one's given away. Probably well enough after, actually. But just because I have a feeling I'm going to do a giveaway and there's going to be like at most, or at least, I'll say at least 3 people who enter. At most, like 5 maybe. I don't know. The channel's kind of dying. But yeah, what are you going to do? I'm sure if I tell people and everything and really spread the word, I just got to focus on doing that. And it'll just be like a straight month of doing that, which sucks. So cringe. But make sure you enter the giveaway, you guys, everyone. It's great that I do it every single week. Yet, I find it cringe to shout it out. It's absolutely wonderful, in case you're wondering. See, I'm happy we pushed the boundaries yesterday because I figured out I can engrave while I'm video edit or rendering a video and have the AC on and the mini fridge and everything. I'm happy we pushed the envelope because that's good to know because I did that today again. It's extremely good to know because, yeah. Wine. I'm running low on wine, but that's fine. Oh, it's almost the end of the weekend. Let's get back to it, though. It's definitely cool enough. It's definitely cool enough. Like, yeah. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Oh, yes. Most definitely. Willio. Let's do it.
Made it around once. Back at the start. It's hurting my nose though. Tugs on my nose a lot, the bandana. Ah. Feels good though. Good shit. Made it around once. Makes me happy. Might do an intermission. I don't know. Refill amenities. Still got a bolt pack, so thinking about smoking it, and then I might refill it. Might refill them all. I gotta wash my hands up. We're getting closer and closer, though. That makes me happy. It's nice to see. Oh. Ah. Exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm just saying. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. It's a joke. Though it's actually more literal. I will be waking up. Not crying. But. Yeah. No. I'm gonna take a shower. Get my massage gun. Nice and loose before bed. I don't know. And it's gonna be a good night. It's probably already cool. That's why I'm like, fuck, man. It's almost too quick. I'm so used to longer breaks. Ugh. It's so efficient, though. I can't complain. Cheers. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Intermission time. We'll be right back. Beautiful. Bloop. Let's refill the party favors. I love this new tray so fucking much. It's so perfect. So much better than the last one. I'm probably still warm. Nope, no smoke. Fucking Led Zeppelin. The fingers are still a bit wet. Like, not the fingers, under the rings especially. Still a bit wet. There we go, much better. At the bottom of my bag. Oh, it's rough. No, I got plenty more. I just need to refill the fucking bag. There we go. Party favors are refilled. Let's get back to it.
Good shit. Good time we got about 12 boxes in from the start because it was so cold. When we started. So that's just, I'm loving it. Loving it. We're probably going to go around one more time. And then we're probably done. Because I got to take a shower and get ready for bed. Ow. I might not play any video games later. I don't know. Getting pretty tired. I got work tomorrow. I should measure out the square so that I could tell people it's at this by this spot. And then they could send me whatever they want to. But I'm going to say I'd recommend not making it close, if that makes sense. Try to leave a blank space between the boxes or the diamonds and whatever design, That way I could print it out and then get some carbon paper. Mm-hmm. We're still thinking about that, the garage and everything, how I'm going to cool this thing down in their garage. It gets hot. I wonder. I might go basement. I might just go basement. I feel like it's more versatile too. I can't hang stuff on the walls, but I need to organize it a bit. I'm also thinking about getting another desk behind me over there. Same type. Thinking an L desk. I think it's just gonna go further out from the wall so that I have a little gap here and a little gap there. The mini fridge fits perfectly under the desk, but there's no room anymore because I need room for my legs on the sides and I need room for 2 PCs. So having that second desk, I could put the mini fridge like right there. And then there wouldn't be a bunch of shit behind me, which is super annoying. It's just all over the ground. I'm waiting. It's gonna happen, folks. It will. It's probably almost done. It's probably almost done. Yep. 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 Can I cart? I'm let out. Yeah, I'm feeling lead today. I'm feeling the lead today. But I'm so about like pretty much when I started this coffee mug, I was talking to Hydra. I said, Hydra, how the fuck do I cool down my Dremel? It's getting too hot. I got a mini fridge right next to me. And he goes, you don't want that. You don't want moisturizing cool. You want like a dry cool. And I was like, so the AC unit in my window. And he's like, yeah. So I got a hook, because I got shelves that I'm hanging a monitor from and everything. I got a hook, and I'm just from the AC unit. It takes like a minute for it to be cool. Not even like warm, cool. I'm on fire today. Right, we're already we're right here. Okay, that's the starting point back here, and I've already gone around once. Yeah. I'm just wow, because I couldn't find fucking brushes anywhere. The brushes, which are right here and underneath as well, I couldn't find them anywhere in stores, but they sell them super duper cheap online. But it pissed me off because I went to 4 different fucking stores. I had a rough morning. But I got it done. I'm wearing a mask now, at least a cloth one, just because it doesn't really affect my eyepiece too much, which is nice. Yeah. But it's fine. I took them out. They're close. It's not like they're close to worn down. Like I'd say 3/4 compared to a new one. So like, that's not the problem. In a way, you get what I'm saying? I'm thinking that I just need to take it apart and clean it because there might be oil all up in there. I don't know. Think of breathing that, all that. Yeah. Oh no, I've gotten it so many times on YouTube comments and everything. But I'm just like, but my pipe and smoking. But that's why I don't need like a respirator, I don't think. Because when I oil it up, it just makes it into a sludge. It doesn't really get into the air. The oil gets everywhere, but not the, you know. So, I could see aluminum, because that's light. And I could see that totally getting fucking everywhere in the air. But steel, stainless steel, nah. We mostly deal with stainless steel. So, I don't know. Couldn't run a lot. I'm gonna get new ones because these are close again. They're not, you know, they're not out, but so I'm getting a pack of like 6 for like $5. Because they don't sell them in stores. Hell no. Hell no. Every hardware store I went to, not a single one. And I checked myself. I didn't ask. I just found the Dremels and all the bits and all the. I know what to look for. And there's no attachments or anything. There was a guard thingy that added like a plastic guard over the drip, but I'd hate to clean that all the time. But it might be better than cleaning my lens. But it would also, I'd have to get rid of the nice handle attachment. So it would be like a guard attachment. So my hand would be like up here, you know, like I'd have even less room to hold it, you know. So I've always just been like, no, fuck it. I don't need that shit. But I did hear that there's like a harness you can get where you don't really, all the weight is being held by the harness and then you move closer and it, you know, it'll actually fucking make it a lot easier. But I'm like, I don't need that either. It's not that heavy. But I was looking at Dremels, and they got some nice new ones. This one's pretty new. It's a 4000. Dremel 4000. It's a pretty good one. But they got some nice, skinnier ones and shit. And I'm like, yeah. Maybe. Maybe I'll treat myself on my birthday or something. I don't know. But, yeah. maybe next Christmas or something. I don't know. I've been thinking more about where I don't want to Dremel up here. I don't want to do it up here. You feel me? I'm sick of getting oil everywhere. So I'm thinking about where can I do it. And I'm thinking the basement might be the move. Or the garage. I'm split between the two. I made a pros and cons list, and I'm still split. I'm preferring the garage, but the heat is what gets me. A little bulk of the strap might be cool for, yes, 100% for doing like straight lines. It would be super duper nice. Just fucking, but I don't know. I don't know. It's more of a hobby. You feel me? It's more a hobby. But yeah, it's cooled down. I'm just chit-chatting. But yeah, we're flying by. And I'm feeling the lead today. I don't know why. I think I'm slowly getting out of my little depressive state. I was in a dark place like a month ago. Oh. Stress is getting to me. But each and every day. My truck isn't fixed yet, by the way. That's how bad, like, financially. Sucks. Every dollar is saved and then goes toward bills or taxes. We're paying my cousin back. We're almost out of it. Almost out of it. Getting it. Yeah. I was just stressing. I was getting in my own head and shit. I'm pretty much out of it. I need to get my truck fixed. That's the number one thing. Because I hit a bump the other day, and I was fucking driving like 10 below the speed limit all the way home. And I just fucking, I'm sick of it. I want good tires, and I don't want to be riding on a spare. But that'll make my stress go down like so fucking much. And then I still have to pay state and federal. And that's fine. I just need checks. I need checks for my new account. And yeah. Something happens as well, and it's just it feels like you're just constantly falling behind. But no, I'm catching back up. It's just bit by bit, and I talked to the tenants about it, and they're because they understand what happened between me and my brother. So like it's one of those, just gotta get through this year. The next year's taxes. Nanook, nice to see you. How's it going? You having a good weekend? I'm just talking. I was in a rough state like the past couple of months, and I'm getting out of it. So I was just talking about that. But how are you doing? I'm cross out. When's the last time I played? Let's see. October 12th, 2025. Yeah, I gave up. It was the frames in the battle pass. Every fucking time. Because that was just, they gave me frames for free back in the day. The 2x6s and the 4x6s and the. Oh, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's dead too. I was getting sick of the same people, and sub 6K is dead as fuck. So like, I just didn't have a choice. My big thing is sub 6K, and there was no one playing it. So I was just like, nah, fuck this. We're done. And yeah, they want it to be more competitive. I feel like no, Gaijin doesn't know because they have the events and everything for casual players, but like I feel like they don't want casual players. They want the whales who spend fucking the big bucks on Clan Wars. But like people don't, not everyone does that. So like I feel like they just don't know what they want anymore. So the hurricane buff, but that's all for now. Yeah. I don't know, I could care less. I've been told there's new tracks for Melee and shit like that. I'm like, I just don't care anymore. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Like, even if they fucking came out with a Melee relic, I don't think I'd go back. I don't know. I'm not going to sell my account. That's not going to happen. Vendors in Korea for Russian players. There's other things. Yes, exactly. I play a lot of Halo nowadays, but I do a lot more engraving nowadays. Because, I don't know. Love my engraving. Yeah, we're doing this coffee mug. It's actually going to be a giveaway. And then you get to decide what gets put there. I got to finish it, and then we'll do the giveaway, but yeah. Yes, with the morphed checkered like I have the lines made, but it's a morphed checkered pattern. All the way around, and it has been a pain in my ass. But I said I want to all I do is knives and swords, and those are flat. I need to branch out and do something rounded. That, yeah, I was just cooling it down, and now I'm just chit-chatting, because I'm getting bored of drawing squares, I'll be honest. Diamonds? Whatever. My clan is actually active again. We don't do CW, but we like the, yeah. And that's another, the clan died and shit, and I just I got so bored with it. I'm not a serious player, and I miss all of the art builders in the exhibition. You go exhibition, and it's like OP as fuck, or
it's like some art builds, but not many, or just like art builds like this is this faction. But like there used to be fucking art just covering exhibition, and now it's not. So, Smith courses that I'm interested in. I would love to make my own Damascus cookery knife with sheet. I'm not. I have a forge in my basement that I've never fired up. I'm not a. I'm no knife smith, and I can't sharpen for shit. But I can engrave. That's what I always tell people who are like, "You should get into forging." I'm like, "No, that sounds awful." Or blacksmithing or anything. No. I'd rather not. It sounds awful, hot as fuck, dangerous. If you spill that shit on concrete, it'll explode. Nope. I'm good. I'm fine just fucking engraving shit, man. You feel me? You feel me? I talk to Cyborg about it all the time because he wants me to fire up my forge because it's a piece of shit. But he also doesn't want me to because he thinks I might blow up. So yeah, no, but I want to melt down some copper and make it more manageable because it's copper wiring, you know. That's all it's just make it more manageable. Maybe do a lightning bolt or something. I don't know. But yeah. I'd rather you not blow. True that. Yeah, no, but I mean, melting copper, you don't have to get it that hot, but yeah, it'll explode if you pour that on the concrete. Well, it won't. It'll boil and molten copper will explode everywhere. But like the concrete won't explode unless it's like steel. But you gotta get hot for that. And yeah, temperature is a big thing too. I don't know. Hydra was asking me about forging the other fucking day, believe it or not. And like, yeah, I was like, I don't know much about it. I know like the basics. Like there's propane and coal. Coal you need to have like air, but it's kind of unreliable with heat and temperature. But you can find like a sweet spot. While like propane is a lot easier, but a lot more expensive. I don't know, man. I just fucking engrave shit, man. You're gonna want like gloves and face protection and shit, because that shit is like almost welding. Chisel in high school and shop class orders. Fucking dig it. I can fucking dig it. That's dope. What'd you forge it out of? What kind of chisel is it? I'm curious. Much about it. I just interesting. I have my own cookery jungle worthy in a Kedith sheath. Let me see if I can't. I'm pretty sure I can bring it up on this PC. I'm pretty sure I have it. Because I have my own foldable pocket cookery. And I fucking love that thing. Where are they? Photos. Knives and pipes. Knives. We'll go with that one. It's the first one. I love it. Yeah, no, I love my fucking pocket cookery. Not big cam. That cam. Yeah. It's so fucking nice. So fucking... Like, it doesn't dull. It's insane. Like, at work, I just... tearing through plastic, cardboard, everything. It's just fucking a beast. Well, that's just the nature of a cookery. You'd know. They just don't really dull. Like, you could hack through fucking tobacco plants for weeks before you gotta sharpen that shit. And as opposed to any other machete, like, yeah, no. Cookeries are just like, they're my favorite. Chinese cleaver for cooking, yeah. I don't know. I love my cookery. I also love Tonto styles.
I haven't impulse buyed any knives in a while, which is sad. But I have a lot of knives that I need to engrave. All in a bin next to me. Believe it or not. So I impulse buy a lot and then I never engrave it. So I want to build up my portfolio. So if you need anything engraved, Nanook, by an amateur who might fuck up, I'm your man. I'm your man. Engrave your tools, got you. That's kind of how I got into engraving. Was I wanted my tools and my knives engraved so that no one could take them. Yeah. Read that I bought a jungle training. Oh, there's head machetes and yeah, cookers are the best. They're so good. They're perfectly shaped, dude. I've had a couple of people ask me about the swords in the back. They're like, "Oh, you got swords in the." Oh, they always. A lot of people say you have katanas in the background, and I'm like, no, I don't. Swinging a miss. No katanas, and then I'll get machetes a lot, and I'm like, no, not. And then I'm like, what's a machete? Is a Roman gladiator's sword, like short, and you know that one? Is that a machete? Wait, now the tip is chipped. Now is it a machete? Gladius? See what I'm saying? And I'm like, what's a sword and what isn't a sword? Or I'll hear, you got a lot of knives in the background. And I'm like, is a sword a knife? A sword's a blade, right? Like it's bladed. It's a blade, but it's not a knife, right? I think it is a knife. But a lot of people say it isn't. It's all semantics. But I love it when people comment on my fucking swords in the back. Yeah, square jungle blade. They are thicker and they're shorter. And that's about it. That's about it, right? It's just classification, like exactly. They're just different classifications. But I always find it funny when people say shit like that, because then I'm like, no. And then if they're like, "You have any firearms?" I'm like, "There's a blow dart gun on the top. Does that count?" Or they'll ask, "Do I have any guns?" If they say firearms, I say no. I don't. Yeah. I probably could own one, but they do a background check, and that's just not. It's just not. We don't need to bring that shit up. Yeah. It's very, I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me, but we have to engrave a lot of those. There's only one of those that's engraved. Yeah. Only one. But I have a lot more machetes. Like I have I want to say 8 machetes behind the monitor. Some of them cookery, some of them classic, some of them. Well, I took a lot of them down actually, but because we're gonna engrave them. God damn it. When I was young, yeah. I don't know. That one is a straight ninja sword. So like how ninja swords, they're shorter. They're not really sword, like it's machete's length, like they're not, but that one is a ninja sword, but it's like twice the fucking length. It's meant to be a katana length. It's not a katana, but it's straight, so it's easier to actually use. I'm no swordsman. Hell no. If I was to actually slice it, something I'd probably chip out. I'm no fucking swordsman. That's why I like my machetes. Like, let's make that clear. But yeah, I got that handcrafted. Comes with the sheath and the thingy to take care of it, the oils and everything, and yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's just I always wanted a ninja sword, but then I looked them up and everything, and a lot of them were like cheap knockoffs and shit. So then I actually looked into it, and one of them was handcrafted, but they made them twice the size too. And the guy emailed me who was making it, the guy himself, and he goes, "Hi, I'm done with your blade after like a month." He was like, "I'm done with your blade. Do you want it sharp or do you want it extra sharp?" And I was like, "Extra sharp." Like, even a question. And it is fucking raised, like, you know, you bring it to through a piece of paper. Like, it is fucking sharp. Like, but yeah, I don't sharpen it ever or use it ever, so. It was just I've always wanted one, and now I have one, and I'm like, it's not my favorite. Not even close. So I was like, they're cool, like, you know. It's just I gotta oil it, and it's annoying. I always fail. Yeah, I suck at sharpening knives, swords. I suck at. I have the fucking table strap on bullshit, and it's. I suck at it all. Okay, I'm. Mainly because I do it 100 times on one side, and I'm like, whew, fuck, I have to do the other side. Time is it? If I had like a wheel sharpener, I've never tried one of those, but yeah. Patience. I have the patience. It's just like I get carried away. Where it's like I say 100 times. I've done it like 800 times on one side, and then it's like, okay, time for the other. I'm like, my wrist hurts. Fuck, I have to do it 800 times again. And the motivation is what kills me to do it again on the other side. But if I do, it always ends up worse for some reason because I'm rushing most of the time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just get it sharpened by other people because there's plenty of people who sharpen it for me. And they do an alright to mediocre job. If you're getting it done free. Some knives I don't let them touch, though. Like the foldable cookery. I don't even need to sharpen that. Practically sharpens itself. I don't know how. It's weird. But I get that you want your own cookery that you made yourself. I feel that. I get that. But because I have my own pocket cookery that I engraved myself. And I love whipping that shit out. Like, so I get that, you know, because it's just envy. People are like, you got a knife? There you go. They're like, what the Is that legal? I'm like, yeah. You can't buy it anymore, but yeah. It's legal. As long as you got a fishing license. Yeah. 100%. Extremely important. I like SOG. SOG is a good company. They make a lot of cookeries. Cookery machetes. They're a bit pricey. A lot of show, too. But yeah. I don't know. Swedish full. Really? Yeah, it's great for clearing foliage. It's, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like, better than a regular machete. 100%. 100% better. But you can get a cheap one and they're, or you can get a really expensive one and they are fucking, so nice. And SOG's pretty expensive. Like, starting at $40 USD. From scratch and yeah, exactly. You could just fucking clear that shit. And you don't have to be, like I said, you don't have to be a swordsman. You're not gonna chip out, you know? It's so thick, yet so it's designed for just clearing shit and just hacking away. And that's what I do with mine at work. If a pallet's like wrapped to shit in plastic like 50 times, it's just all the way down. Just 3 of them. Done. You feel me? Just like, yep, we're good. Right? And everyone's like, what the f-? And it's like, yeah, it's a machete. I handed it to someone and they used it like a razor, like, and they're like, this knife sucks. I'm like, that's because you're using it wrong. You literally need to hack it. Like, that's the whole fucking, and he's like, I'm just like, you guys are fucking, my gosh. Using it like a fucking, you know, utility, like one of these. Work razor, fuck, it's got the lock. Right? You feel me? I'm like, that's not. What are you doing? Pull the plastic, tear that shit. Yeah, it'll fucking tear through boxes too. You gotta be careful you don't hit the box. Like, it's like, nah, it doesn't fuck around, okay? But I fucking clear that shit, get it unwrapped within fucking less than a minute, like 10 seconds. No, that's Thursday's knife. It's Overkill Thursday. Yeah. So, you know, let's get a random knife. Why not? Let's say I'll give you guys I'll give y'all a freebie. Freebie redeeming. Oh, that one we just engraved and I got a new photo of it. I don't like the pattern we did. I mean, it looks awful. All of it. But hey. It's one of those fuck around, see what I can and can't do. What's that? It's just a fucking spring assist foldable. Impulse buy, shitty. Like, total show knife. Clip on the back's awful. Yeah, it was like $20. This is, yeah, a little cool knife. Yeah. I got a lot of knives like that where it's just impulse buy. And then, yeah, never touch it again. How we going, Nanu? Peace out. I should hit a bowl. I'm feeling a bowl. I also need to refill the wine. We have to get back to it. I'm just bored of doing boxes, god damn it. Excuse me. It's just so fucking boring. The boxes. Boxes. But we're not even like halfway through, so let's get back to it. We'll get this done. And then, yeah, I gotta shower, I gotta shit, and I gotta shave. Not in that order. Shower, shit, shave. First wine. Mix mastered by the end. No. Because these are, like I said, they're not perfect. I was mentioning it before you popped in here. These boxes, they are not at all perfect. Here, let me see if I can show you. Because I showed it before, but it wouldn't focus. So I actually am. So I colored that one in, as you can see, but see the box right next to it, how it's like diagonal and it fucking isn't perfect whatsoever. That's supposed to be all cleared out, you know?
But it's because when I drew the lines, it was with a new bit and it was running off because I wasn't used to it. So I'd run off and then just fucking go back and then do a straighter line. So I just have to correct those in a way. And there's a bunch of them toward the bottom that I'm correcting right now. I think there's another one. Focus. See, where it just ran off. And then I went back and drew a line. So I have to color it in accordingly. So the boxes are not perfect. They're not lined up perfect. It's not like this. This is probably the best checkered pattern I've ever done. Perfect. And even then, like up here, see how it's a bit thinner? And then it gets thicker again? And then, yeah. This is probably the best I've ever done. And it's not at all perfect. Not at all perfect. Well, the back, I did a morphed checkered pattern, kind of like we're doing now, and I loved how it turned out. That's why we're doing a morph checkered pattern. Because I fucked up the lines, and it'll look a lot better. No, it was because from the beginning, I wanted to do a morph checkered pattern. And if you could see it, here, let me. From the start, up here, it's nice and close. And this is what I wanted, like, this is the thinnest I wanted it. And then it gets thicker down here. Well, on the back, it gets thick and thinner down here. So it was actually kind of planned, and each line lines up. There's no extra lines or anything. So it looks extremely, like I planned it, is what I'm trying to get at. Like the morphed-ness of it, and it's not too morphed. Like it morphs a lot here, but it's not that morphed. And I like that. But it's hard to explain. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I got an invite from someone. I don't know who you are. I got an invite from someone on Steam. To something. Like a chat? It looks like a group chat type of thing. Can I respond with no? Can I leave the group? Leave group chat. There it is. Get the fuck out. I don't like people putting me in group chats. I hate group chats. I hate them so much. I think there's a setting in my phone that mutes group chats because I have them all fucking muted. If not, I'm quick with the muting. Get me out of there. Don't even. At most a group of 3. And we're setting up plans for like that weekend. You feel me? Like we aren't fucking... I fucking hate group chats. Am I the only one? I don't know. We should get back to the engraving. Seriously get back to work. Let's do it. Let's do it. just a bit hot. Just a bit. So, chill for a minute, let it cool down. Getting her done. I'm exhausted. This is exhausting. We're getting her done though. One square. Just a triangle. It's not a full-on triangle. It's definitely a rhombus of sorts, though. It's not a square. It's not a square. It's almost a triangle. So it's the not colored in part that's almost a triangle. The colored in part is just a square that its side is, jutting out. And then, yeah. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Not really my fault. I mean, it's just run off. Yeah, now it looks like a triangle. And it doesn't connect with any of the boxes after, yeah. You say it was the new bit. It was running off. Whenever I get a new bit, I should do it on like a flat knife. Because I ran off like crazy, But that's, here nor there. I said it while I was doing it. Thank God this is a $7 coffee mug. Doesn't really matter. You feel me? So, yeah. I'm not too worried. Not too worried. Yeah. It's been a while since I switched bits. And when I looked at the bit I was using, it was bald on the tip. I was like, oh. Should probably switch that out. Hadn't seen the tip in a minute. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, that was more my V. And then it just fucking ran because I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it to grab so much and I'd have to add that much resistance to it, But that's fine. Learned my lesson. And again, when I got toward the bottom, it got... There's some lines where it gets fucky, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's a giveaway mug. And we're just practicing. It's the same with the other one. Like I want to do trees with a lake and mountains. I've never done anything like that. I've done water. I've done a water pattern on the other coffee mug, if you remember. But like not a lake. That's different, So that's not ambitious for me. It's just like, yeah, that's going to be a giveaway mug. It's going to be a squint and it looks nice type of thing. Because I've never done that. And I'm going to trace. I'm going to get, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a photo of it and cut it almost in half and put the top part here and then the bottom half there so that I'm not engraving there, if that makes sense. And it should match up to an extent. I'm going to make the bottom half stretch out a bit. I don't know. I haven't figured it out exactly. And then I'm going to do the carbon paper all the way around it. I doubt I'm going to find a pattern that matches in the back or whatever. But that's the thing, is like the front's going to be where the lake is and everything. And then the back is, I'm just going to do trees and I'll match it up myself at that point. But it won't be like there's a line there, It'll be like morphed. That's my plan and goal with the forest pattern. I'm going to find one that I like.
online, print it out, the right size and everything, make it look beautiful, trace it on there. Yeah. Figure it out from there. And I want to go for more pine trees, so because like it's easy. I just draw, like almost a straight spike in a way, and then lines coming out of it. It's a bit easier because then I can like color in the trunk and then just have thin lines coming out from it or whatever, and then coming out from there and figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's the key. It's not. We're not going to do that now, and we're not going to do it after this mug. We're going to pick a different, bigger project after this. I was looking today. I'm like, what can I do? And everything is huge. There's some tinier projects in there, but like, I'm just saying, I'll save that for when I have carbon paper. So like, we're not going to do that coffee mug next. And it probably won't get done for a while. It'll be well after we give this one away. So, yeah. I'm probably going to do this before any other coffee mug. This is a thermos for my wine. It's like practically a metal-shaped wine glass. And that'll be fun. I don't know what I'm going to do on it yet. No fucking clue. That I might do a chain pattern. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's done. The Dremel's done, but I'm going to take a bong rip. We definitely, yes, because it curves a lot more than the coffee mug. It'll be a very difficult thing to do, and it's one of those I want to space out what I do kind of things. So like, I don't want to say flowers, but imagine flowers. Imagine like 6 flowers coming up from the bottom. Something like that. You feel me? I don't have to do the entire thing. I might do a symbol even, or whatever. I might just do my name, Chrisiege, in stencil lettering, and then work out from there. With like a simple pattern or camo or something. Again, I'm not going to even get close to touching that. After this, I'm doing a different, bigger project, something flat. Whether it be a sword, machete, knife. So, yeah. Cheers. So, yeah, that's... And then I want to expand my portfolio. And I want to do a commission piece by the end of the year. I want someone to give me something to do for them. You feel me? Not like I do something and sell it. So, here I am. You set goals exactly. Exactly. I've been going through trauma therapy, I'll be real, with everything that's happened to me and all of that. And they say set goals and give yourself a purpose. So that's what I've been trying to do. And my first goal is to go camping by the end of the year, but financially I don't think I'll be able to do it, even though camping's cheap. Every dollar, every cent. So that's not really obtainable. So yeah, I've made this goal where it's like build up a portfolio and do a commission piece by the end of the year. I think I could do that. I think that's obtainable. Again, the giveaway for this mug does not count as a commission piece. It's going to be someone gives me something to engrave. Onto there, I give it back, and they give me money. Or whatever, they give me money from the start, or whatever. You feel me? And it's going to be like, I get paid for this much, because it's probably going to take this long, and all of that. But I'm still not going to charge them that much. It's just so my lake or a cabin. Camp, it's nice, yeah. I could go to the reservation. There's plenty of places to camp around here. I also just don't have equipment. I don't like tent camping. I'm a cabin camper. Yeah. I'll be real. The tent, it just doesn't work with my back. I tried it. Even as a kid. Nope. No shot. So, but I just can't rent a cabin. You can't, exactly. Well, in Buffalo, it gets cold at night, even during summer. So, it's one of those, like, you kind of want it for the heat. But you could tent camp, yeah. It's just not, it's not as popular around here. But I've done it with the tent camping, and it's, ugh. I just don't have a tent either. Otherwise, I would totally fucking do it. I'd say fuck it. See, like, it gets too windy around here for that. This morning it was windy as all fucking hell. Yesterday morning it was so windy too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm talking windy, man. It's windy. It's blow over garbage cans, blow shit into the street type of shit. Trees get blown over type of wind. It's a rough one. I don't know. The weather here is fucking. That's why I'd prefer cabin. But yeah, if I did have a tent. But that's the thing is, like, I don't even have a tent. I do have a tarp, but I think it's got a hole in it. But that's besides the point. I do prefer cabin camping, though. You just need to watch out for cougars and bears. We have black and grizzlies here. Yeah, we have black bears. Not too many grizzlies around these parts. Even toward Allegheny, just black bears and deer. But yeah, no cougars around here. No cats. No, but like I wanted to go to Allegheny State Park and go camping, pretty much. I know they have tent setups, but I wanted to just rent a cabin. No bathroom. I don't even need power. Just get some isolation, like serious isolation. But I need every single dime to the point where like I can't take off work too for that. So here I am. Just like fuck. You feel me? But that's fine. I don't need to go camping. You feel me? It's more of a desire. Well, like building a portfolio. I seriously want to do that. Sorry, I spilled some wine. Perfect. I just spilled a little bit down the glass. Without a partner or roommate, I've considered it. I got in and out of a relationship too, recently. I'm the one who broke it up. But yeah, I just can't fucking live with anyone. If I was to get into an actual relationship, we'd have to live separately. And to be real, it would be a polyamorous type of relationship, more of a partnership than anything. I do not trust people. So I'm content with that. I want to move out. And rent out this side. I already have someone who will take it. Believe it or not, my old buddy, he's sobering up. Has been for a couple years. Still lives with his mom, like 60. But he does not have a good living arrangement, so he would be willing to pay it. And he would love it here. He's been here too. He loves, you know. He's like, this would be perfect. He's not a slob. I've seen him live, you know, where he lives now and beforehand, before he moved back in with his mom. So I want to get the fuck out, go to apartment, trailer, whatever, just to make my cost of living easier. Less space, but I don't need space. I've realized that. I don't have that much stuff. Really don't. At the same time, I do have a lot of junk. But like a shed would fit all of it. So I'm just like, yeah. I need to get the fuck out of this duplex. And that's not really an obtainable goal either by the end of the year. And I take care of my mom. It's not like a take care situation. Like she's going out. He's told me she's not doing well health wise, and she's getting old. But she is a heavy alcoholic. Like 12 a.m. she goes up to the bar every morning. Retired, hasn't paid the mortgage, no plan to. They're going to get evicted soon. Well, no, him and his brother have been paying it, but mostly his brother. So his brother owns most of it. And he is just like, I don't want to live under my brother. And it's not even close to paid off. So he's like, I need to get the fuck out of this living situation that I'm in. But at the same time, I live almost for free. Because my mom barely charges me rent, but my brother is going to fucking, you know, make it absurd for me to live there. And I can't, he's like, I can't live with my brother. And I'm like, I understand that. He's a cool cat, though. I've known him for a long time. Even during my pill days. He was my dealer, but he was one of my dealers. But yeah, no. Even that, I told him before my brother, you know, everything happened with my brother, I told him, like, we might there might be a roommate situation one day, you know, because my brother is going to eventually move out. Just be patient. But now I'm like, I don't think I could. So, not because I've lived alone and I've gotten used to that. It's because I can't be around someone, I don't think, for that much. I have trouble trusting people just to do the basic tasks. And yeah, isolation. So, fine with neighbors and everything, but living with someone, no. And I even just tried a relationship recently, just got out of it. And like, them leaving stuff here gave me anxiety. Even though they weren't moving in. So like, yeah, I just can't. Just kick back. I still am social. It's just I've been isolated. My brother would yell at me if first he would ask, where are you going? If I was to leave, because my truck would be parked in the garage, because he would leave for work before me. When I worked at U-Haul, it was the opposite. I'd leave for work before him, and then I would have to move his Jeep I would have to, after he got home, I would park my truck, and then he would park his Jeep in the road, and I would have to move his Jeep when I worked at U-Haul into the garage because my truck was in the way. Or I'd have to park in the road, and then he would park his Jeep in the garage, and then I'd move in front of him, which was nice, you know. But then after it switched, you know, he'd be like, where are you going? And everything. And I never questioned. I'd always just let him drive my truck, but he would always question me to death. And I hated driving anywhere because I'd have to move his Jeep, and I'd always get asked where I'm going and what I'm doing, and sucked. So I felt so isolated. But now I feel like I'm breaking out of my shell, but at the same time, my truck needs to get inspected, so I'm choosing not to go anywhere. I feel trapped, but it's not the way I should feel. I'm choosing not to like go to the bar like I did after my brother left and I moved back in here. I'm choosing to not go out. And that's okay. You feel me? But now it's like, I just want to. I was loving going out, and now it's summertime, and I'm like, I feel so stuck at home. But that's the next thing on my list is get my truck fixed and bills and everything, you know. But I'm saving up, get those, every single tire replaced, besides the spare. I want nice tires, god damn it. I'm sick of mid tires. Ugh, but yeah, saving up, get it done. Ow. I haven't gotten pulled over in a while. And I've said that like every single day. I'm like, wow, I haven't gotten pulled over in a while. I don't know if I'm like in their system or something now, but that's super duper convenient. Cause yeah. No, yeah, it's all gone. But it's a big, I mentioned it one day. Like, I'm in the best spot in my life right now, but I've never felt more alone because I no longer have the fake support network that I had. And that's fine. Because I'm better off. You feel me? And there's a little. I don't want just snow tire. I want all year round. I don't need off road. But just nice tires. Because I always get mid tires ever since I fucking owned a truck. I was fucking 16. I've always gotten cheaper mid tires. And I want some nice fucking tires that are going to last until they bald. You feel me? Not like I'm gonna do plowing or anything though. So like, yeah, it's just to get to work and home. But even just that is going to be amazing. I'll feel the difference. So yeah, it's just to wait until then. Just keep working, keep hoping I don't get pulled over. It's inevitable, and they never pull you over immediately. They tail behind you for a minute. So like, yeah, you see it coming, like, and there's nothing you can do about it. So like, yeah, it's just well, it happened, but it hasn't happened in a while. I'm just lucky, I guess. I think it was just springtime because they didn't pull me over all winter. So it was just springtime. They were like, okay, let's start pulling people over. It's not as cold. But yeah, it's one of the I'm like I'm starting to save, but it all pretty much goes toward bills and whatnot, toward the next bill, and then I'm back down, and then saving back down, save, and it's just been a roller coaster. But before that, I was fucking stressing out, like I was gonna go to jail. The IRS was gonna get me. So here too, but usually commercial trucks. Yeah, we have yearly inspections, but they're, my tires are just bald, so they're not gonna pass. Like there's a groove, but you could run your finger over and barely feel it. Like, you feel that type of shit. It's not gonna pass, And if I bring it to a shop, it's gonna cost a shit ton. I could do it on my own. I just need a jack. Not the spare jack that my truck has, I want an actual just pump jack, or just anything, like, just to get it off the ground, and then I could do it. My tenant said that they would even help me, but I'm like, no. I flat out told them, no, you know me already. I don't ask for help. And they're like, we get that, because they don't either. If something's broken, they try to fix it until they eventually contact us. But yeah. So, I'm gonna grab one in the truck. Yeah, and I have truck ramps, but that's not gonna help me take a fucking tire off. You feel me? So like, yeah, that's the thing, is I just need to like borrow a jack or something from someone, but so many bridges burned. So many bridges burned. Now, if I still worked at U-Haul. Strange. That was weird. I tapped the wire and it went out. It didn't unplug though from either end because it's wrapped around. And I tapped the wire like up here and it went out. It's terrifying. No, the mic turned like it went black. Like the face of it has like lights and stuff to it show me the settings, how the volume and it went black. So like it unplugged, but it didn't. The wire looks fine. I just tapped the wire. Is everything okay? I mean, it's literally just USB to Type C. I could totally replace it, so it's fine. I need a new mic stand too. I've been saying that forever. There's a list of things that I want streaming wise, and I still haven't bought anything streaming wise. I said I'd wait till the end of the year, and then the end of the year came, and I got swamped with taxes. So I was like, fuck. And here we are. Just fucking like, yeah. Haven't bought anything. Still want a green screen. Still want a new mic stand. Still want something to hold my phone other than my shelf so I don't have to times Zoom or times 2 Zoom. But yeah. Every dollar. Every cent. Which is fine. We should do it. It's not even inflation. It's just how do I explain it? It's hard for me to quit things. I still haven't quit I have Tim's every weekend and then some weekdays sometimes. But I've been trying to quit it. It's just so fucking hard to quit caffeine, and it's so hard to quit. There's so many indulgences nowadays. It's not even price of living. It's hard to say no to every single form of an entertainment and not feel like you're a boring ass person. Every single event, every single concert, every single... And it's not even inflation. It's just there's so fucking much. That when you do say no to all of it, you feel like you're just not a fun person. When it's like, no, I am, but I just don't want to pay. It's so hard. It's not that hard to save money, but it's so hard to... I love going to concerts and shit. Even if I'm going alone, I'll just chill in the fucking smoking section talking to people. I love that shit. Bars. I love going to fucking, as long as the music's not too fucking loud. Auditory processing. But even then, I just go out in the smoke section. Go and have my drink. People talk to me, I'm like, yeah. I do the same at concerts. I'm like, yeah. I ain't hear a word they say. So, yeah, it's hard for me not to do those things. And it's been like a constant. I have to save money and spend it on that. And the biggest thing, as an ex-pill head, that's my coping mechanism, is still drinking and smoking. Which I know that's not healthy. But if I don't get to do that out with people and like chat, shoot the shit. The urges. I'm telling you, the urge to go out and get fucking acid or some cocaine. Oh, I don't buy cocaine. What am I saying? Or to get fucking some hydros or some fucking... The urge has never been stronger for me every fucking day for the last couple of months. It's been dying more and more every day, but so like, yeah, it's just been a depressing push. But I haven't relapsed. I've just been drinking a lot more. And it's like you. Well, like, if it's like if it's a metal concert, I'll be in the pit. Even middle of summer, I'll wear my white hat. That thing's like a helmet. You feel me? But like, yeah, no, I fucking love pits. I'll be in the pit all fucking night. Love that shit. And I'll feel sore as fuck tomorrow. I will barely be able to walk and lift a box for work. But my gosh, I love that shit. But like, I don't mostly go to those anymore. I used to go to a lot more as a kid, but it's gotta be real fucking heavy. You can't be hitting me with that singing shit. Nah. But like, if it's like a rock concert, jam band, rap concert, anything, I'm in the back. If it's outdoors, I'm smoking. If it's not outdoors, I'm right by the smoking section, listening to the music, and then I'm going out to smoke every other song. That's why I'm there to listen to the music, some songs, and then like, okay, I'm gonna go smoke. You feel me? So like, it's not really a. But like, I'll be like, yes, metal concert's coming. Let's fucking do it. Four and fight my way through. Yeah, no, I don't do that. Like, I will never go to the front anymore. Even during a metal concert, it's just pits and then I'll fall back, you know? I know my tricks to get past a crowd of people, but pits aren't too thick. They don't go to the front typically, you know? So, like, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's hard to explain, but I avoid the crowd very well. Even during metal concerts, the last one I went to, I was dipping out every other song, smoking, and then coming in and mosh pit. You know, just fucking. I know how to get through a crowd. I'm super duper skinny, so I just right through. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. No remorse. I'm that guy. Concert and was right on stage. I stopped that around my pill phase when I became a dealer and I stopped caring for all of my girlfriends and everything who wanted to go to the front to like record or some shit. Like high school, I used to be up there with the phone right in front, get the best video ever, and last one I did, I recorded it, and they lost their fucking phone. Or no, it was an actual camera that they had. Like, an actual fucking Canon, digital camera from back in the fucking early 2000s. They had all their concerts on there. It was like 720p resolution. But I recorded the best video that was in their fucking library, and they lost that camera, and they were so sad. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not getting laid tonight. Even though I recorded the best fucking footage, and you lost your camera. And you know you did, it wasn't me. It was like, fuck me, dude. Fuck me. With phones. Well, like phones were a thing at that point. They were just becoming a thing, kind of. Like I think the iPhone 6 was a thing at that time. Again, that was like the last concert I recorded and fucking cared about. Well, not recorded. I recorded a lot, but last one I went up front to record and made it super duper nice. But fucking, that was the last one I recorded for a girl. After that, I was like, I'm here to sell drugs, babe. I ain't here to fucking record shit for you or hold your shit. I'm here for drugs. To buy and sell drugs, because toward the end of the concert, drugs become less needed, but higher priced. So buy and sell. I ain't here for you. It's... And yeah, I wasn't even there for the music though. And now I'm just straight up there for the music and the smoking section. To not get fucked up, but just smoke and talk to people. But I remember as a kid concerts, lighting the lighter. I'm 28, Canada, Kurt. My first cell phone was a I remember when cell phones first came out, and they created the one Firefly, I think it was called. It was a kid's cell phone. They had the commercials everywhere, and I wanted one so bad, but that wasn't my first cell phone. But that was when I was fucking 7. And then my first cell phone was a hand-me-down of my brother's. And that was the Alias 2.
No, the Alias 1. I wanted the Alias 2 for years. And then I got an iPod Touch. I didn't get an iPhone. I got an iPod Touch until iPhone 5 came out. That's when my dad finally bought me an iPhone because he hated Apple. And I understand it to this day. I didn't want one. My brother wanted one, and he bought me one as well. And I was like, ah. But at that point, I was using my Alias still. That thing was a brick. I loved that fight. No, it wasn't a brick. It was so fragile, but I fucking treated it so nice. Like, yeah, no. I don't even have a case for it. So, yeah. I remember the Razor. My dad had a Razor. Those giant brick phones when they first came out, and he phoned me for my front yard from his car. My dad had a couple buddies who had those. I'll be real. But he never had one, and I'd never seen one. Well, like I seen one, but I've never. I've held it. I'd never called on it. I guess, yeah. So I don't know how bad the quality was and everything, but yeah, my dad was so old school. He's still old school. So my dad, okay, true disclosure, my dad still has MSN. You know, the email, MSN at msn.com. And our whole family has it. And he still pays, to this day, $80 a month to whoever owns MSN. Mind you, I open up the browser every once in a while. The last time I got updated was like 2012, the browser. He pays for the browser. And I enter and it goes, welcome, Chris. And yeah. Good evening, Chris, or whatever. Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. But he still pays for it to this day and still uses it. Even though he does not have to. Still Hotmail. See, like Hotmail was when MSN came out as well. Hotmail was the competitor you didn't have to pay for. But yeah. So like I grew up kind of old school, I'll be honest. Like it's weird. Like I said, I got an iPod Touch. I didn't even want one. I had never had an iPod. I always had an MP3 player. I didn't have cassettes, but I did have CDs. But I didn't have whatchamacallit. It was an off-brand kind of CD player that was portable that I carried around. I remember in elementary school and before elementary school. I fucking loved my CDs. And then, yeah, I got an MP3 player, but I still kept my CDs. And then I got a truck that had a CD player, and now I don't have a truck that has a CD player, and I still have CDs. But I still have some wrapped in plastic because fucking they are actually like one time from independent artists, and then they're not going to release the same one again, you know. Well, they will eventually if they go big or whatever, but you know, it's like, yeah, this shit is hot. I am fucking holding on to this CD. But yeah, that's besides the point. I love my CDs. But I like old school tools. I'll go to yard sales just for the tools. Old school tools, they last so much longer than new tools. Like, a record and 8-track, cassette, and then the CD, and yeah. See, I was around when LimeWire was the thing, but I grew up with CDs. Number one, like when I was like 3, I had CDs. So that's why yeah. Well, yeah, like tools, they were better quality because they were competing with quality. They weren't competing with cheapness. And I feel like nowadays
every company is competing to give you the cheapest tool they can that works. And it works. Don't get me wrong. New tools, they work, but they don't last. You feel me? And that's where I'm like, I'll go to yard sales and just get old tools. All the time. All the time. I have an old Ryobi spinning, it's like a sharpening wheel. Or sanding wheel. It's not like a belt sander, but it's a sanding wheel. And then they have a buffer side too. And it works phenomenally. It's loud as fuck. But that thing is never going to break. And it was probably made in like the 80s. And it was beautiful. I got it in the basement. I fired it up a couple of times, but never really use it. And then my dad bought me a brand new desk belt sander. It's got a belt sander plus buffer wheel and sanding wheel. You can change them out. And it is the biggest piece of crap I've ever seen. It's probably like $60. It is the biggest piece of crap I've ever seen. I'm surprised I still haven't thrown it out to this day. I have it attached to a desk in the other room. Just cause. Why not? But yeah. It comes with 4 tiny ass screws that you screw into the desk. Are you doing any woodworking? That shelf, me, my cousin, and my uncle built. It was mostly my uncle. I'd say like 60% him. But it was a lot of like, what do you want? How do you want it to look? Okay, you're going to do it. Here you go. Here's how you do it. So like, but I'd say 60% him. My cousin built one that's half the size because the original blueprint was half the size. But I'm like, no, I want a giant ass shelf for a bunch of shit. And that shelf is a pain in the ass to take up and put down. Mind you, I've shown it on stream once. I might as well show it again. Fuck it. No, it's not that one. It's this one. There it is. Clicks. And opens up. So it's like a James Bond shelf. Thank you. Yeah, I found the blueprint on YouTube. But it's like a James Bond shelf. You move the candle, like one of those candles up there, to a certain spot, and there's a child safety lock that's like a magnet, it's meant for like cabinets. You put it up to a cabinet, you have like a key, and you can open up cabinets, you know? Yeah, it's cool. It holds a lot of weight because there's like fucking 4 screws throughout that, all, you know, because it hits like 4 studs. But like, and I just use long ass, thick ass fucking screws. But like, it's more meant for like a gun. I'll be real. Let's be real. Drawer sets with hidden places, but that is awesome. Yeah, thank you. It was what's the fucking King of Awesome or something like that. He used to have a forge and everything. He passed away years ago, actually. At this point, and like, the channel is actually a past ownership because he built a company before he passed away, and yeah, he wasn't even like a big creator anymore on YouTube. But yeah, he made that years ago. And it's, again, meant to be like half the size, but I said, fuck it. I showed my plans to my uncle and my cousin, and they were like, yeah, we could do that. And they're big on woodwork. So, like, yeah, that was a project for like a straight 2 months. I'd just go over there every week or so and be like, let's work on the shelf. Yeah. It's a neat little thing. I don't know. I never planned on storing like a gun in there or anything like, you know, like illegal. I'm just like, it's a cool thing and I need a shelf. You feel me? And yeah, mine's twice the size as my cousin's, but my cousin, he likes it. I like it. And yeah, he doesn't really store anything in there though. And I don't either really. Like, in your spare time and sell them. That's what people have said, and I'm sure people do that already. Because again, there's a YouTube video online of how to make it, what parts to buy, and everything, and how to do it step by step. And he does a great job. Man, I forget the channel. Let me see if I can't fucking find that channel. I haven't watched it in fucking years. Is it King of Awesome? It's King of something. I forget the fucking... There's the channel. The King of Random. The King of Random. Yeah. And that's one of the older videos. It's not Nate, which is... It was one of the new creators. Now I think there's a newer creator. This guy. Well, yeah. Yeah, I get that. 100%. And I've been told that. Even my cousin told me, like, we could make these. I'm like, yeah, you could. I don't work with wood. I engrave metal. God damn it. Do my best with that. But yeah, no, it's a neat little thingy. It was a pain in the ass to make. I hate wood. I hate wood so much. And I don't have many wood tools. I wanted to be an electrician out of high school. I got a lot of electrical tools and then engraving tools. And shit for hanging shit up. That's about it. I don't have many tools. I don't need that many tools. Oh, I also have tools for chopping wood up. Like I have a circular saw, circular hand saw. That's about it. Such drills and shit, but yeah. Oh, a lot of car tools. Believe it or not. The U-Haul. No, none of those. None of those. That's why I say we made it. I made it at I went to my uncle's house to make it. Like he has all of those. And my cousin, he works with wood. My cousin Matt, he's on here a couple times. You know, yeah, he works with wood, but he doesn't. Well, I mean, like, he has tools, but yeah, my uncle is a fuck ton of tools. Like like the garage is filled. And the basement has a corner that's just filled, and they're all older tools. And it's just, it makes my mouth water just thinking about them. They're all super duper old. And it's just, so good. It's so good. Like literally my mouth is watering. Like I'm, Jesus Christ. Such good tools. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, that's old tools are the best. 100%. If I need anything woodworked, I'd go to him. I'm still in contact with them because I actually moved out of there while my brother was moving out. So that's nice. But, he had a pair of these. Older. I'm like, that's mad. That's amazing. Like, I'm telling you. Like, so many old tools where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is 10 times better. I want them, but, it sucks.
But I mean, they're not built to last. They're just built to work. And that's what they're competing for. That's the market now. And that's the problem with it, is that people are willing to buy those tools that are cheap. You feel me? That's the market. If that wasn't the market, it wouldn't be the case. It's not that they're ripping people off. People know exactly what they're buying when they buy tools. And you know the junk tools. Like, oh, I need this tool for a project, but I'm not using my nice one. Let me just buy a $20 junk one. And you feel me. You feel me, man. That's the market, unfortunately. Well, the market back in the day was a tool that'll last. This tool will last. It's just different. It's different what the average person wants. Which kind of sucks, but at the same time, that's just business. Because back in the day, even, it was like you can buy the cheap tool, but it's a piece of crap and everyone knows it, and everyone bought the more expensive ones. So yeah, have a good one. I still got to finish this mug. I moved the starting point, by the way. I fucked up. I started from the starting point. So that's great. We're going to have to fix that. Probably next stream. I'm probably going to go once more to like right around here, because that's close to the starting point, or where it was. It's probably a bit before. And then we're going to leave it. So have a good night, Kurt. Let's get back to it. Ladies and gentlemen, good talk.
Right on. We're gonna end it there. We got a lot done. I fucked up. I don't know where the starting point was exactly. I think it was like 4 away from here, but I started at the starting point when I should have started over here. So the starting point got moved. Well, it didn't. Starting point's right around here. I just haven't checked. But yeah, we're close enough to where this is going to be the new starting point. And then from here, I'm actually going to do this one all the way around till it gets to here. And then this will be the new starting point. We'll do that next time. So thank you all for being here. I got to go pee, so no need for a raid. But thank you all for being here. Much love. Don't forget YouTube, Discord, Patreon, all of that jazz. Peace out.